India, the sustainable market is growing in a big way, and everyone, why you are interested? Because this market demand every single day, the new policies coming up in the state, and there's a mandatory requirement coming up for the green building certification. And lot of people are required because when I started my career 17 years back, we can count people on fingers who are actually working in this domain. Because today I can see the several people, but still it is like a 1% of the requirement. We have so many requirements, so much requirement, and we need more and more people because sustainability is something out of three people job. One is the sustainability is there. So everyone has to, and it is not a new concept. When I talk about the sustainable green or green thing, it is same like we were having the last 30 years back or 40 years back. Look at those building. Those are actually green. We were talking about the five elements of the nature: Jal, Vayu, Agni, Prithvi, Akash. We need to conserve this while designing, while constructing, while operating. If you conserve energy, if you conserve water, you conserve a good air quality, better air quality, then definitely your building is green. And that is, I always talk in that. And this is impactful business also, which I always say this is a data by the Bureau of Energy Efficiency, how much they save energy every year. It is around 90,000 crore every year. If someone just focus on energy efficiency in India. So it can save a lot of money when you talk about. So building also impact a lot of areas. Life cycle, everyone understand what are the life cycle. I'll talk about the rating system directly because I'm not going in the deep dive. Other speakers will talk about what components, but let's talk about what rating systems are available. Because a lot of time the people talk about in India which rating system I should go. So these are the rating system, and of course I might be missed one or two because every time the in a 3 4 months the new rating system is coming up. But this is the majorly common. I think popular rating system, the USGBC, the United States Green Building Council, as a lead rating system, the which always you heard about the LEED certification that is done by the United States Green Building Council. There's another rating, IGBC. IGBC is a rating system. Earlier, when this movement started in India in 2001, IGBC and the USGBC were working together for 15 years. They had an agreement. So earlier, before 2015, if someone says my building is LEED India certified, that means the rating given by IGBC, but it is a USGBC and IGBC collaboration with them. After that, they have the separated out and their rating are different. So IGBC is IGBC rating system. Lead is the U by the USGBC. There's another rating system called Griha. Griha is by with Terry. So a lot of people have also get confused as a government rating system kind of thing. So Griha is also the these rating system by the non-profit organization Terry, which is a think tank. But Griha is a green rating integrated habitat assessment. So this is also started way back in 2007 and 2007 or 8, I think that time. And by 2010, why this very popular in the government projects? Because CPWD started in way back in 2010. Minimum Griha 3-star project is required, whatever the project they develop. So all the mostly government projects went for the Griha certification. Griha is also very popular in private sector also now these days, but very popular in the government mostly. Green, this is a GEM, the Green Environment Friendly Movement Rating System, which is by ASSOCHAM. ASSOCHAM is also the same like CII because IGBC comes under the CII and ASSOCHAM rating comes under the ASSOCHAM, the GEM rating. So this is started way back in 2017-18, and it is also very popular because ASSOCHAM having a great network in MSMEs area, so mostly industrial areas. And this is also several government state like Maharashtra, Rajasthan, or 4 5 states has been notified that the project which is the GEM certified, they also get an extra BER. There's another rating is called EDGE certification, which is also very popular now these days, especially in the project where the affordable housing is there, where the funding is coming from World Bank or any funded projects are coming internationally. So EDGE is also getting very popular. So EDGE certification, same like the green certification. So these five ratings we talk about: LEED, IGBC, Griha, ASSOCHAM, GEM, or EDGE. So recently, two states, UP, Uttar Pradesh, and Rajasthan, came up with the new bylaws. So they have given a extra FAR if your building is green. So either any rating system out of these five, if you go for certification, you can get extra BAR. So all five systems are eligible to get those benefit. Any one of them you can achieve. Another very popular now these days is the commercial sector, especially well rating system is going on from the IWBI, which is the International Wellbeing Institute. So this is also the rating system, but it is especially for the commercial building. When the commercial or any international company comes up, they always ask their employee, because it talks only just not just only for the green, it talks about the well-being of the people. So well-being came up, well certification. This is, I think, might be the some of the people might be seeing first time the Ghar rating, but this is also by the CPWD. So this is a rating which having a government national emblem, which is a government rating people talk about, is a CPWD Green Habitat as accomplished rating. So they have mandated if any project in CPWD more than 50 crore rupees, they need to be comply with CPWD Ghar rating. So this is also now for this is internally for CPWD right now. Some might be PWDs are opting, they are want to go with that, but this is also another rating system. I also want to, because recently this 2 years back came the Global Network for Zero GNFZ. So this is for also the for the net zero carbon or net zero energy, net zero requirement. They certified on their platform the global network for zero. So this is also the recent started 2 years back, or I would say. And of course, in the last I can see 3 days back there is another rating started by the CBSE schools. For the CBSE schools is a mandatory requirement now. All the CBSE school in India should comply with the green rating. But they started, the Department of Education started their own rating that is called Swachh Harit, something like that. So SVHR rating system, Swachh Harit rating. So that is also now for by 30th September, there's a self-assessment rating. Every CBSE school in India, they need to comply with that requirement. So this is the major framework in India for the green building rating system in India. Any you if you say sometimes, because a lot of time the people get confused also, Ashu, that we ECBC is also one rating system. ECBC is not rating system. ECBC is a compliance, Energy Conservation Building Code is a compliance by Ministry of Power. But to get any green building rating system, either you go for GRIHA, IGBC or LEED, you need to comply ECBC as well. But that is a compliance rating system. So I think these are the details what they have done. Same silver, gold, platinum in the lead. It started way back in 1993. IGBC having a different, more than 30 rating system. If you have a campus, is different rating system. If you have a factory, is a different rating system. So 30 different green building rating typologies. You can go with that. So very famous in the real estate market. Like you can see, major India is having a residential market. So mostly residential buildings goes for the IGBC Green Home Rating System in India. So you can see more than 14,510 green building projects, 12.3 billion square feet is a huge number. So this was the first green building, and Griha is this is for Griha Terry. So this is the journey of Griha rating, how they started. Gem, they give the Griha gives the 1 star, 2 star, 5 star. Gem gives 1 gem, 2 gem, 3 gem kind of a rating, 5 gem rating. Edge also having a Edge Advanced or Edge certificate for certification. So this is also different. Well rating system I talked about. They talk about fitness of the people. They talk about comfort, mind, and everything. So well, of course, several times people say that 86% of your product money when you talk about is goes on productive salaries benefit. Energy is just a 0.8% of it. So why we are focusing only energy? That's the reason well is started. We need to focus on productivity of the people, how they can improve themselves. So that is something the well certificate talk about. Yeah, this is for the Ghar rating, green, green plus, and super green. Global network for zero. That is also one of the different certification. So incentive, I think I'll share this presentation. So once you click on that, you will get the benefit. What are the benefits available in India for those rating system? So of course, in the last, I would say the climate change will be the deadly thing. And we need to understand, I'm sure some of the countries or the leader of the countries right now not following what the climate change, they don't focus on it. But still, I have seen in my last 17, 18 years, and I'm sure every one of you are thinking that temperature is changing in a very high way. Sometimes the summer heat waves, like last year in Rajasthan was a heat wave. This year we didn't face any heat wave. This year we will face the cold wave. So temperature and the global warming is happening. And the global warming is not just a is a temperature variation. When we talk about climate, not only just heating is happening, we need to understand cooling and all those areas.